There we go, Jeremy.
You good?
Week 50
All right.
Saturday.
Week 50 Saturday, we got your Impact 25. 10 stations on this one. You have a beginner, any finisher. A lot of workouts, exercises, moves you're going to see is going to be pretty similar to your Tuesday, Thursday. Just so it's not like you're learning, so many exercises in a week. So we're just going to put it in a different format. So for your beginner, you're going to have Come With Me Now, duck walks and planks. If when you're doing this one, if you want to tell members they can grab mini bands, they can do that. They can grab kettlebells, dumbbells if they want to ask for resistance for a duck walk. And then you're going to yell at the plank. You can show them if you want to different variations of planks, especially that one. The second plank segment is pretty long, so if they want to do like plank to push up, plank with alternating leg lifts, Spider-Man planks. They can just, plank jacks, dolphin planks. They can have some fun and, break up that variation with that plank. Since it's a little longer, and then they get back up and duck walk. While they're doing that beginner, you can start setting up the room up, with equipment to help you with your demonstrations and definitely make it a little faster, especially if you're one coach. So as they're doing it, just, start maybe get the ropes off the wall, place a dumbbell or something where you want to use that for demonstration. So once that finishes over or beginners is over, you can get right into demonstrations. All right. So just like we have for Monday, Tuesday, we're going to keep it with that jerk press. So they'll go for 10 reps on the right, 10 reps on the left, aiming for that 10 rep count. Now, again, if they're going to go for a heavier jerk press on this one, and what the Impact 25 is a good way to challenge yourself. You do want to try this something heavier because you are only focused on your rep range. You got 25 minutes to play with all these movements. So if you want to try to say want to go beast mode and jerk press a 80-pound dumbbell, be there for them, and then they can give that chance. And if they go for 2 reps, they go for 2 reps. But ultimately, you want to aim for 10 reps of each exercise. So bicep to ear on this one, and kickstand the same leg back. So if you are jerk pressing with the right hand, your right leg should kick back behind you. Then we'll go with a heavier dumbbell. So we'll just work with a 3-point row. Same concept, going for 10 on the right, 10 on the left before you move on to the next area. But again, another one that you can challenge them if they want to focus on getting a heavier row in there. Maybe just aim for that 3 to 5 rep range and then move on to the next area. This is a good way to, again, test, where you're at when it comes to more of a strength workout, right? So if you want to put a heavier weight, it gives you that good opportunity. And then we'll go to battle ropes, Russian twist. With this, I would count it like right, left, right is 1, right, left, right is 2. Like if we're doing a boot camp style, you get them counting. So go right hip, left hip, back to the right. That's 1 rep, 2, 3 to 10. Same thing if you're standing. Once you're done, move on to the next station. And then we'll keep it to the wall hinge. Or again, based on how you have to set this up, you can set it up the way you need to set up for your space. So again, with the hinge, you might want to put a heavy kettlebell next to a wall, just so you're ready to throw that, where they're going to be hinging at with that. And again, fill the gap, both butt cheeks to the wall on this. And again, they'll get 5 to 10 on the right side, 5 to 10 on the left side before moving on. And then instead of using a wall for your iso squat, we're just gonna go to iso squat, or I should say iso squat, bicep curl. This one, working with 1 kettlebell, you can lock your elbows into your inner thigh. There is a point in your squat that you are resting, so you want to try to keep your thighs parallel to the floor. You can elevate the heels on this too, head and chest up. This would be a great one for elevation because a lot of members, when they're doing this particular movement, you're going to see that they're going to be hinged over, looking at the floor, doing the curl. So give them a focal point to look above, head and chest up as they work with the curl, driving their hips back. If you got to squat down first, come up and curl at the top, you can give them the option as well. If you find that they are having issues with the hip mobility and seeking their hips down to keep their head and chest up. So then they'll go to 10 reps there. They can use 2 kettlebells too, but if not, just go with 1. Go to 1. They're gonna go with our Fit Fighter Ram Surge Squat Thrust, aiming for 10 reps. Again, if you got a DECA coming up, something like that, you can challenge them with the burpee to get the ram over their head, full extension, so it's not just a clear anymore. You got to get that press overhead, so you can challenge them with that. And then we're gonna go to our core. We'll get your vert ball, reach for the sky, going for 10 reps there, getting some core involved. And then your jam ball, reach for the sky too. With this, you can again give them an aiming point, some engagement. So like as they coming up, that are getting that full press, reaching up for you, right? Reaching up for your hand, and coming back down. Use your core, not momentum. So slow it down. As you go through this one, it's not about how fast you come up. Like control yourself going up, and then control yourself coming down, so they're not smacking their back of their head on the floor. Power, power, power. We got your jam ball slam. So slamming that ball into the ground, picking it back up. Like the Martin Rooney way of like actually when you get that slam, it's coming from the core. Power is from the core. The stronger the core, more power you're gonna have. So they come down, get that slam, right? Get that warrior pose, pick it back up. Even they are gonna add that hop, leaning on clouds, not on concrete, really get their hands behind them as they get that slam. Again, getting that power coming from the core as they go into that slam. And then you have your TRX, suspended chin-ups. Now, this is another one you can just have them use the TRX straps or progress them up to the pull-up bar. They get their chin-ups in there as well, especially if you have the Jedis. You don't need to put bands up there. If you want to, go right ahead. But if there's somebody there that, just wants to progress that naturally, they can go up and get their chin-ups on that bar. So that'll be exercise or the TRX bar area station. And then we'll end with some mini bands and out squat, staying low, hips low, head and chest up. Again, you can give them some pressure on their shoulders. You give them a little bit more loving on that one. With this movement, if they're not hopping, they can always walk that out. A lot of times when I do like with the AMRAP style, when we do any type of chin ups and stuff like that, even today, like we had for the pull up, we had members that we have members that go to the bar and they will stay down in TRX. So even for some of the members that are on a TRX and a suspended pull up, I even put a vest on them, within that 5 minutes. So they put a vest on them so they can have a little bit more resistance to help them pull up on that TRX suspended pull up. There's been times that I, made a little necklace out of a super band and then gave them a kettlebell, wrapped it around a kettlebell. And then if they want to add some, resistance to their pull up, they can do so as well on that pull up bar. So that's the way you can add a bit more to that station too, like having, a necklace of somebody. And again, it's not about getting that 10 rep count. Like if they go up there and they get 3 with a weight, that's going to give them, that's actually going to make them feel like, great, right? Because they're not only pulling up their body weight, now they're adding, whether it's a 10, a 13 pound or a 20-pound kettlebell, to that pull up, they're adding some weight to it. So even if it's 1 or 2 reps, the next time they get there, maybe they just work on their body weight so they can do like a drop set for that station. And then back to our AMRAP, we'll keep it the same with the blast off push up, the reverse line, reverse crunch, not the bicycle, and then your prisoner jump squats for that 4 to 5 minutes. So you're going to see some different movements, but mainly things that are the same. So it's not, again, you're learning a completely different set of exercises for that Saturday Impact X 25.